200 million people walk down Oxford Street every year, Europe's busiest shopping street. But often they find themselves a little too close to the traffic. An analysis of government figures shows that Oxford Street has 3 of the 10 most dangerous pedestrian crossings in the whole of Britain. Tom Carney was hit by a bus here in 2009.
And I remember waiting on the curb right here, waiting for the green man, and then boom!
He was in a coma for 2 weeks with collapsed lungs and a brain hemorrhage. He says change is needed.
We know it's dangerous, 35 times the collision rate of the average street in London. We know it's completely dangerous. It's the most collision-prone street in the city and probably in the country. Now, arguably, if you compare it to other shopping streets in the world that London likes to compare itself to, I would argue it is probably the most dangerous shopping street in the world.
On average, 1 pedestrian is injured here every 5 days, and there are growing calls to see traffic banned from the street.
We have to make the decision, is Oxford Street going to be a retail centre, or is it going to be a thoroughfare for buses and taxis? And we cannot carry on trying to balance these 2 competing priorities.
Even Westminster Council admits there's a problem.
We're going to look at all options. Pedestrianisation is one of many options that might be considered for improvements. But what we think is if we can persuade TfL to reduce the numbers of buses by about 20%, then the improvement in conditions along there should make life better for pedestrians.
But not everyone thinks banning traffic is the solution.
I was always told you step off a curb, you're dicing with death. People walk out willy-nilly and don't even look.
They should bring back the green cross code. Let people learn how to cross the road. They really should do.
The question is, with this many people and this much traffic, is there actually enough space for them to share? Ruth Storko, ITV News.